to WKP. This is your official Atlantic-wide tropical weather forecast. But with this video, we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be running through the different models and what they're forecasting so we can get a general idea of what's going to be coming in the future in the next coming week or so in the Atlantic. But before we get into this forecast, please check the description for a gospel message. I promise you, Jesus can save your life. Let's get right into this forecast. So, right now we have two disturbances in the Atlantic, disturbance number 2 and disturbance number 1, which has come off of Africa. Disturbance number 2 could possibly form into a tropical depression, but disturbance 1 is something that we really need to keep an eye on since a few models are forecasting a tropical depression and possible tropical storm. The GFS is predicting the most strengthening out of disturbance number 1. As you can see, there it is coming off of Africa, moving westward, and then it's probably going to be influenced by these high pressure systems up in the upper Atlantic, causing a curve of the storm, which the GFS shows. Watch this. It'll make that curve upwards. And the GFS has this strengthening to around 964 millibars, which is probably around Category 2, maybe even, which is around a strong Category 2 strength. I think I was wrong on that. It's around Category 2 strength. So the GFS has this strengthening the most out of any model. But what we're going to see is it's coming off of Africa and then possibly making a close skirt to the Leeward Islands and then curving upwards. Now, some of the other models, like the CMC, which is the least accurate, but showing a very similar path, it's bringing it closer to the Leeward Islands. As you can see, CMC is bringing that system a lot closer to the Leeward Islands, possibly even making landfall as around a tropical depression strength. But one other trend that you can see in the CMC is a slight curve upwards. And again, those high pressure systems up in the upper Atlantic are influencing that curve upwards that we will likely see if these conditions keep going. The CMC is also forecasting another system to come off of Africa, which another model is forecasting also. So we may see a few more systems in the Atlantic form. Now let's bring you to the NAVGEM model, or NAVGEM. This model is forecasting the least strength out of disturbance number 1. As you can see, disturbance number 1 is only forecast to be around 1,011 millibars on its path towards the Leeward Islands. Now, the NAVGEM, or NAVGEM, is also forecasting disturbance number 2 to possibly become a tropical depression. So it is possible we could see a tropical depression out of disturbance number 2. Now let's bring you to the final model, the ICON model. As you can see, ICON is bringing disturbance number 1 to around 1,001 millibars, so maybe minimal tropical storm strength moving towards the Leeward Islands, and also the other system coming off of Africa. So we may see another tropical system. The ICON model is also forecasting a tropical depression out of disturbance number 2. So what should we expect in the coming week? Disturbance number 1 to be to move off Africa, start moving westward, and then possibly make a curve. But after that, we really don't know what's going to happen. We should keep our interests on the Leeward Islands. And with disturbance number 2, we're going to see it move away from the coast of North Carolina and possibly strengthen into a tropical depression. So that's likely what we're going to be seeing in the coming weeks. And there are definitely other factors we should keep into account, like wind shear and water temperature. So I will go into further detail on those other things in another video. Thank you for watching. This has been WKP. Again, check the gospel message in the description. Thank you for watching.